my channel Ethereum. My name is Zina and I'm very happy you are here. And yeah, in this video I would like to show you how I made this very simple half circle skirt with a little twist. So basically I really love pleats, as you've seen from my previous video of the black pleated dress. This time it's a skirt, but with a different type of pleat. And yeah, and I adore circle skirts. Like, I genuinely love them so much. Every time I wear one, I feel like so confident and princess-like and flowy. It just gives me so much confidence and so much femininity when I wear one, and I genuinely love them. I still will, like, this year's resolution is wearing a lot of skirts. That's something that I really want to do. I want to get away from pants and wear more skirts. So you will probably see a lot more skirts coming up in this channel because I just want to wear them way more, and they really make me way more confident than pants. There's something about circle skirts. Anyway, I saw a little trend going on in the sewing community, and that is creating pleats using a sewing machine to hold them in place, because usually traditionally you would take paper that's already pleated, put your fabric onto it, and then bind it together, put it in a steamer, and then for a couple of days, I think, I don't remember, I watched a video how it's actually been done, but I forgot. I will link a video of a girl that went and saw how the whole pleating process actually works. But it's been a long time since I watched that video, but it's really good. But I do not have the time to do that, so instead I followed the sewing method. And I think it turned out really well. The next skirts that I'm gonna do, I will definitely have more pleats on them. Yeah, but we will see. I'll definitely post them up on this channel, and you can just follow along and make one for yourself as well. Again, I have actually created a mini workbook for the skirt, so you have a visual of what I'm actually trying to do, because I don't know if you guys actually do understand from my sewing videos if what I'm doing, like, if that's really helpful with the visuals or not. Let me know in the comments, because that's also really good to know, like, good feedback for me. Yeah, the fabric that I'm used, I will write that down in the description box because I need to research it. Basically, it does not fray. It's very slippery and stretchy, a bit stretchy, but generally, like, no matter how much I play with it, it will not fray. So you will only see me at the very end that I took a zigzag scissors and just did the seams on the sides and the pockets. But that's it. Like, I did not hem the skirt. I don't think it's necessary for this type of fabric, but if you're using any sort of fabric that is fraying, please do hem your skirt and hem the sides and hem everything where it's visible, where the seams are visible. Yeah, and before I continue talking about the life and the weather in the Netherlands, which is very depressing today, let's go into the video, and happy sewing.
Like most of my projects, I tend to sketch my ideas first because I want to see if what I have in my head is something I really want to do, and also it sets the base of what I need to do to achieve this look. For this circle skirt, we actually only need 2 measurements, one of the waist circumference and one of the length. I put an elastic band on my waist and moved around so it would fall on the narrowest point of my body. I took a deep breath in and out and took my measurement. So first thing what I've done is create a little mock-up of the circle skirt that I want to do. I realized that I wrote full circle skirt, but I'm gonna end up doing a half circle skirt because I realized I don't have enough fabric.
Basically, the reason why I did a little mini half-scale mock-up is because we're gonna have pleats. And yes, we measured our waist, but we also didn't account for the pleats yet. So, for example, we're gonna pleat all of these. All of this will be pleated, so it's gonna look something like that. So we're gonna take a little bit of the fabric, and that's on each single pleat. Yeah, so we need to account for this. What I'm gonna do, I hope I'm gonna do it right, I don't know yet. It looks so pretty. What I'm gonna do is count all the pleats that I'm gonna have on my circle skirt, and then I know that approximately like each little pleat is like let's check it actually together. Look, where's my ruler? I think it's like 1 millimeter. Sorry. What, 2 millimeters? Okay. So I'm gonna count all of them and then add the 2 millimeter on each single one, and then I know that I need to add this to my measurement. I hope that makes sense. Okay, just so we do the math together, so I know that I have 15 pleats. I counted them, and then each little pleat is going to be 0.2 centimeters, which equals 3 centimeters. And yes, I've used a calculator. Okay, so 3 centimeter, that's what I need to add to my waist. So my waist was, I think, 72, so plus 3 equals 75 centimeter. That's what I need to add into the calculator to create the radius for my hips. Waist, not hips, sorry. But yeah, let's move on with it. Going back to the website by Hand London, I'm gonna put in the measurements that I just got. So in centimeter, I'm gonna have circle skirt, and this doesn't really matter to me because I need to figure out how much fabric I will have left. I do not think it's going to be a maxi, I think it's going to be a midi skirt. So I will put, 78 centimeter. I know that it's like a 3 centimeter extra, so I'm supposed to put 75, but I want to be on the safe side, and I'm gonna add another 3 centimeter, so 6 centimeter in total, and go for a 78 centimeter waist. Do the math, and your waist radius is 24 centimeter. Meaning, well, yeah, from this point to this point needs to be 24 centimeter. And yeah, so let's go and cut the fabric. To help you visualize what I'm trying to do in the video, here's a little diagram. Okay, I'm so glad I put 6 centimeter, like another 3 centimeter in, because I just realized that I wanted to add pockets into this skirt, so I can now cut it and have like another 1 centimeter allowance saved. So instead of 3 centimeter, 6 centimeters, 5 centimeter now. So I'm so happy that I added extra allowance, so you can never go wrong, I guess, with adding more allowance. And yeah, let's continue. So basically the circle skirt that you saw me cutting, I cut it again in half, so we have 2 panels, the front and the back, and then we can attach the
pockets to each side of them. Continue watching the video because the side where the pocket is going to meet the zipper is a little bit complicated, so please continue watching before you go ahead and make it yourself. Here's one of the skirt panels. I folded it in half, right side facing each other, and ironed the middle. This will be the first inward pleat. Having done the first inward pleat, I went ahead and halved the skirt again to make the next inward pleat. Repeat the step on the other side as well. Now that I had my inward pleats done, it was time to do the outer pleats. It is exactly the same steps, just this time I'm folding the pleats wrong sides facing each other. So technically this whole skirt looks like it is made out of panels and pleats. Moving on to the pockets, I used the same pattern I drafted for the pleated dress. If you have not watched my previous video, please do, because there I explain how I drafted it. But yeah, so I put my pattern piece onto the remaining of my fabric and traced it and cut it. marked how far I want the pocket to sit on the skirt. For me it was about 9 cm from the waist. Then I pinned the pocket and stitched it in place. I have done the same step on the other panel as well. To prepare the pocket for a top stitch, I give it a good press. Here I need to stitch as close as possible to the edge to keep the pocket later in place. Time to connect the first sides together. I made sure that the pockets align as well as my waist. I pinned everything in place and took it to my sewing machine. I mark my seam allowance on the pockets because I need to leave that gap for my hands to go through. Otherwise I will stitch the whole pocket and there won't be actually a use for this pocket. Moving on to the next side of the skirt. Here the steps will change slightly because that's the side I decided to add the zipper. I attached the pockets on one side as before, meaning marking my 9 cm from the waist, pinning, stitching and then top stitching. Okay, so now we're gonna work with the zipper. First step is to mark the end, and then from that mark I put my 9 cm point. I made sure that I have an accurate measurement, otherwise the pockets won't align when sewing them together and that really won't look pretty. Basically what I'm doing here is that instead of sewing the pockets on the fabric, I'm sewing it on the zipper. side facing up, opposite of the attached pocket, I put the zipper in the middle facing down. I took the zipper furthest from the pocket I want to attach and aligned it to my marking and pinned it. Now that I attached the pockets to the zipper, I went ahead and pinned the pockets together to sew them. Time to attach the other zipper end to the other skirt panel. I made sure that the zipper teeth are facing down when aligning it to my fabric. I aligned the zipper on the right side of the fabric. As soon as I attached the zipper and one end was completely sewn together, I had to try it on and twirl because I could not contain my excitement for the skirt. Moving on to the last step, which is the belt. Here's a diagram with all my notes. I hope it is very understandable, but of course there's also the clip where I'm showing you everything. As you can see, I have cut my fabric on the fold with my seam allowances. I also cut some fuse that I will put onto my belt to give it some structure. The fuse is the actual measurement of what you want your waistband to be without the seam allowance. edge of my skirt to the fold of the belt and clipped it in place to sew it. And here's the finished belt. I ended up adding a button with a thread buttonhole loop. I didn't film this part because this video is already quite long. There are plenty of tutorials out there that show how to create a thread buttonhole, but I have attached a link to one video that I personally used to learn this specific method. As mentioned at the beginning of my video, I use my zigzag scissors to clean the edges of the skirt, and as you can see, the fabric doesn't fray. I would recommend always to test the scissors on a scrub fabric first to check if it frays or not. I have linked the scissors in my description box along with almost everything I used in this video. I really hope you enjoyed this video and you made this cute dreamy skirt. I know for sure I will make another one. If you made one for yourself, please tag me on my Instagram account because I would really love to see your creation. Please support my little channel by liking, commenting and sharing my videos. I would really appreciate it and I cannot wait to see you in my next video. Bye!